Wild Time Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky and Happy New Year. I'm Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Time Kitchen, and I'm with a new friend introducing you guys to April Dutil of April May Health. And we are working with an Instapot, which I'm sure a lot of you got over the holidays and are probably wondering, well, what am I going to do with this thing? And let me tell you, April can teach you. So April, tell us what we've got working here, and then we'll get into what you do and what we can help people with in the new year.
Okay, great. Well, I know a lot of people have the New Year's resolutions going on. Usually it's centered around losing weight. What I'd love to do, change that just a little bit, center around getting healthy, and then your weight will take care of itself. And we're going to get rid of some of the misnomers that in order to lose weight you got to really restrict. We're going to teach you how to go more towards a plant-based way of eating and eating really rich, hearty, delicious foods. It's not a sacrifice at all.
Well, tell us while we're going, what are we making today?
Today we are making what I like to call Where's the Beef Stew.
So beef is not what's for dinner tonight.
It's not what's for dinner tonight.
But it's still going to be hearty, full
Hearty
of flavor.
and delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's absolutely wonderful. I've already started out in my Instapot set on the saute setting. I have got in here 3 cups of onions, 1 cup of celery, and let's look over here, 2 1/4 cups of carrots. They're all diced up real nice, and I've already started them cooking on the saute setting. So we got that going.
Okay.
And then the next thing that I'm going to do to make this is I'm going to add 4 cups of mushrooms.
Okay, any type of mushroom. I mean, you could do button or shiitake.
Well,
or...
I really love to do like the portobello, but
Okay.
the white mushrooms are fine as well, and that's what we have here. That's
Okay.
4 full cups. I've already diced it up, taking care of that ahead of time. And so we mix those right in, get those cooking. And then for some of that added flavor, we're going to add garlic. Now, here's one of my
Garlic
tricks.
makes everything better,
Everything
in my
better.
opinion.
And this is roasted garlic. I
Nice.
love to use roasted garlic. We go to Sam's Club, get those already done cloves of garlic in the big bag.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pour it out on a pan, roast it up, then stick it in the freezer, and we've always got roasted garlic ready to go.
Okay.
So that's...
you roast it yourself. You just kind of freeze it and keep it,
That's
to
right.
have. Okay.
That's right. I do a big bulk of it, and then I've got a bunch of it in the freezer at all times.
Do you think meal prep is kind of key to maintaining this healthy,
Absolutely.
lifestyle? Is really in the tricks of the meal prep?
That's right. One of the things that I do is bulk cooking on Sundays.
Okay.
So it's really a lot easier if you just learn how to change your thinking and come to some of my classes, learn how to do some of these tricks of the trade that incorporate it into your life. The other types of eating have already been catered to. You can go through the drive-through. So you really do have to kind of change your way of thinking.
Yeah.
So.
All right, well, she mentioned classes. So April is out now working with us at Wild Time as well. We've got a class coming up towards the end of the month with April May Health on plant-based living and plant-based, just overall lifestyle, I guess, right?
That's right.
So tell us while we're getting into this, we're not ready for peas.
This is going to be last.
We're adding potatoes into this.
Potatoes.
Okay.
Look at all these
Super
6
hearty.
cups of potatoes. And we're going to put those in there. Again, keep this thing cooking. And we're going to add some water to it, too.
Okay. So just water. You could go with what, vegetable broth if you wanted, or?
You could, but in this recipe we're doing water. Vegetable broth would be
Well,
fine.
it's going to be vegetable broth, I guess, when it's done, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
you've got all the
exactly.
vegetables in it.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you do opt for a vegetable broth, really look for ones that don't have any oil added. It's going to sound strange, but you turn that ingredient list around, there's oil added to most of them. I think Pacifica is a good one, and then I would opt for a lower sodium. Salt's not a problem in the diet as long as you're not eating so many processed foods that you're off the charts in your sodium intake.
Right.
The body does need some salt, but just not too much.
Right. So
All
what else
right.
are we going to add into this? And then I think we're going to be able to show them a nice finished pot of this.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this because I don't have the Italian seasoning and the paprika here.
Yeah, so we throw that.
But I would put 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and then 3 ounces of tomato paste. That's half of one of those small cans that you would add into this.
Okay.
Okay? And then you just let it keep cooking, and then you're going to end up letting it come to a boil. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to add some rosemary. I've got 2 teaspoons of chopped rosemary here.
Okay.
And this is fresh rosemary, by
Awesome.
the way.
Yeah. And then I see we've got some peas, some parsley, and then how long does it work?
Well, this is going to cook for about 25 minutes
Okay.
with it covered with all these ingredients. And then right before you're almost done cooking it, about 20, 25 minutes, you're going to put frozen peas that you've run through some warm water. You're going to dump that in there. And then your last step is to add the parsley, and then you serve it warm. I like to do it over mashed potatoes.
Perfect. Well, you guys know where to find this recipe. We're going to have all of April Duteil's information, aprilmayhealth.com.
That's right.
Again, she's going to be doing classes with us towards the end of the month that you can sign up with us at Wild Thyme Cooking. And go to middaykentucky.com/recipes to find this Instapot recipe and many more coming up. And you're watching Midday Kentucky. We'll be right back after this short break.